Hello and welcome to the Coastal live stream. Here, it's not even called the Coastal live stream, it's the Coastal Lounge live stream. Here on the 19th of November, it's the 22nd episode, and of course we were late as usual, 10 minutes late this time, which is quite a decent chunk, but hey ho, we do our best every time. Today, we are joined by Aron.
Hi guys.
Tibor.
Hi there.
The special guest this time, and Andrew's died, hence the lovely red text, so that's quite unfortunate. But anyway, yeah, we got Tibor, special guest, Deal with the Seal. What a guy he is. There you go.
React to that, to be honest.
Yeah. Anyway, quickly, let's just get into some channel updates. First of all, we are quite displeased to see the amount of dislikes to likes in this video, in this live stream. In fact, I'm quite shocked that you guys aren't enjoying the content. You know, it's quite disgusting. I think we might have to just end this live stream right now. You know, 2 minutes in, it's an appalling behaviour. You should all feel very, I'm very disappointed in you. Anyway, we moved on. Rip Andrew. I am dead. There we go. Moving on to some actually good information. Someone has broken the safety video, e.g. it has gone like viral in the sense of viral can do for theme park videos, and it's getting quite a lot of views right now for some reason, and I don't quite know why. So it could have been shared in some article or something, which would be pretty cool if it does or has. But yeah, it's going mad. Loads of likes, sorry. So thank you all for liking the safety video. It's now become the most liked video on the channel, which is complete madness only after a week of its upload. So yeah, I'm really glad that you all loved it, because we did put a lot of time and effort into that one. I think that video was probably the hardest to do script-wise. We had the most versions of the script, so it is very good to see that you all loved it. And we've got some very more exciting things, coming in the future, so please stay tuned. And if we let's say if I think we've hit a certain decent goal of numbers of subscribers gained within this stream, I'll tell you all a piece of information that you might like to hear about an upcoming video. So you please subscribe, and then if we hit, say, okay, let's go with 13,210. If you get 13,210, I'll tell you all a piece of information about the next video, exclusive information, exclusive content, right here, right now. So aim for that. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And yeah. But anyway, we swiftly move on to the section of the show, Theme Park Worldwide, the show that is, where Tibor, Deal with the Seal, plugs himself while I post on social media. So, are you ready?
No, I'm not.
Go!
Okay, well, hi everybody. My name is Tibor, as you guys probably know. I'm Dutch, just like Aron is, if I'm correct. Yep. I live in Amsterdam. Yeah.
What type of content do you make?
Well, I've got a theme park related YouTube channel, which
Yep.
is called Deal with the Seal. I'm close to 1K subscribers, so it would be awesome if you guys check my channel out.
Yeah, someone put a link in the thing in the chat if you can. Carry on, sorry.
Well, I went to Comic-Con today. Not theme park related, but it was awesome. And yeah, that has been my moment of fame.
Everyone disappointed. Everyone's too quick, too speedy. Live streaming right now. Come and join us.
We're being spammed by Donald Duck and Harry. I don't know if you noticed.
Publish. What? Who's?
We have 10 different Donald Duck channels just spamming.
Perfect.
So that's where the dislikes are coming from.
Ban him. Or
Yeah,
give him a
we
timeout.
banned every single one.
That's unfortunate to hear, isn't it? Really.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we're in. We're there. So I'd like to welcome Tibor onto the stream. Should be a good one. Please do check out his channel, which has just been posted in the chat, and do subscribe. He deserves it. But let's move on to theme park news. And you know, there's in the world of theme parks right now quite a lot's going on. It's close season, so there's a lot of construction and of new rides. And let's hit it off with Europa Park and Eurosat 2.0. So we've seen some construction at Europa Park towards the opening of Eurosat 2.0. The whole of it is the France area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the France area is undergoing some renovations, and as you may remember, Eurosat 2.0 has VR, so it's going to be a VR coaster. Is the actual coaster inside the sphere staying the same, or is it changing?
They are slightly changing the layout, as
Okay.
far as I know. I think they're even adding a second, like a dual loading station. I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah,
But I think
I've heard the same.
Yeah, I think they're changing some smaller details, but the general layout will be the same.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's good that they're trying to stay true to the old one.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. I didn't exactly think it was a great ride, so it's good to see some changes. I think VR might suit that coaster quite well, so it's going to be interesting to see how they, design the VR around the experience as well. But on top of that, we've seen. See, I had images for all of these that I was going to show, but then I forgot, and I haven't even been able to set it up yet. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, but it's not going very well. But yeah. God, what am I doing? Hang Time, the new Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster over at Knott's Berry Farm. That's been going up incredibly quickly. We've seen pretty much the whole initial lift hill support structure that's gone up. Nearly the whole lift hill, like the whole flat side of it, has gone up as well, and the first drop is nearly in as well. So, and that's been over the space of quite a short period of time. So it's definitely great to see that that new ride's going up very quickly. And talking about Gerstlauer, we also had news a relatively little while ago about the Eurofighter and spinning coaster combo over in New Jersey for 2019. So that's a Takabisha clone and what looks to be a huge spinning coaster.
Yeah, a very big spinner.
It's massive.
That's gonna be one of the better spinning coasters in the world.
Yeah, I mean, is it going to rival Time Traveler in time? It's like scale. I mean, it's not.
It probably will.
In scale, I think it might be even larger.
That's mad.
I mean, the lift hill, especially when you see it right next to the Takabishi clone lift hill, it's still like pretty tall, even compared to that ride.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it doesn't have like one huge drop. It keeps
gradually descending.
Yeah, it really does have gradual descents throughout the layout, but it's a very, very long ride, and I think it's going to be a very good spinner, especially with the interaction with the other coaster.
Yeah,
it should be very good.
I agree.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the color scheme, but things might change.
It's true. Well, yeah.
I also saw that with Icon. They also changed that after the first animations were released.
The two colors used on the rides did look very awkward.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I managed to set this up, so it's really, really quite terrible. I mean, please do ignore it, but oh no. Wait, what have I done? Okay, no, it's good. It's okay. So anyway, this is Eurosat, and there's some construction going on in front of what is basically the dome. So it's quite interesting to see what they're going to do with this area outside. I mean, before it was just a cattle pen queue line, wasn't it? So that's good to see. Hopefully, you know, they'll make the queue a bit more interesting. We'll see about that one though. Good nonetheless. And then if we continue over, we get to Hang Time, the Gerstlauer Eurofighter, Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster, sorry. With quite an interesting color scheme in itself. I do like the blue, but that like beige color I'm not a huge fan of. I don't know if it would have been better just to be white. But yeah, it looks like a solid ride, a solid, quite interesting layout on Hang Time. Something a bit more unique compared to other rides you've seen in the past. And the final image I've got here actually is of some track. And I'm sure some of you do know what this track is, and I'm sure Tibor knows what this track is when it comes up.
Hang Time.
No,
Wait, what?
when the new one, the new image comes up.
The new one. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Sorry about
Ooh, I think it's.
I'm
I
looking
think I
at
know
the-
what it's gonna be.
the live
Oh yeah.
stream, you know.
Yeah. Just give it a few seconds.
Yeah, I'll give it a few seconds because it is behind a bit. You
Yeah.
know?
I think it's the group
Just
of
a
plastic
second.
we all know.
Ah, Python.
Python. So, go on, Tibor. Do you wanna tell us about that?
Well, Python is a Vekoma looper,
Yes.
and it is located at Efteling. It's known to be quite a rough ride. I don't like it, to be honest. And it's being retracked by a Belgian company. The track design is different to the original Vekoma track design, and I actually like it.
Yeah.
So
it's
yeah,
interesting.
I mean-
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, I like the way the modern track looks, but
Same.
it's gonna be interesting to see how this company will be able to like pull off a better ride experience, or if it's gonna be equal, because I don't think they have a lot of experience. With
Interestingly enough, I think
making
these were the
Pulsar
guys
track.
who made Pulsar.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
they've worked with Mac in the past. So I imagine they're up to scratch, you know, if Mac's used them.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been on Pulsar, so I'm not sure how smooth
Yeah,
that
me
ride
neither.
is.
I guess only time will tell.
It
Yeah,
does look
I
like
mean-
a smooth ride.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's surely gonna be an upgrade, but I'm not sure what level of smoothness we can expect, because I think it partially also has to do with the train design, not just the track. But we'll see how it pans out.
Does Python have the new trains?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, MK1212 if I'm correct. That's how they're called.
Oof, we've got a Vekoma fanboy here.
Vekoma fanboy? Nope.
Not a fan.
I'm not a fan.
No.
I'm an Intamin fanboy.
Intimate, no.
I actually hate Vekoma, to be honest. The
You
only
mean-
good projects, they, how do you say that, like, worked on or
Yeah,
built,
yeah.
you know, are Lek Coaster and probably the Disney rides.
So,
Also.
the newer Vekoma coasters look like solid rides.
Yeah, new generation.
Yeah, definitely. They're taking a step in the right
Yeah,
direction
I
there.
mean, you can't deny that Vekoma is doing extremely well at the moment with coming up with better rides than
Yeah.
they've ever had before.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I think sure the older rides are maybe a bit rough, but obviously most of them are also quite old. And when you look back, when they actually opened, they were the flagship attractions in Europe. So I don't think you can give Vekoma too much shit for Python.
Though
true.
they did copy Arrow.
Well, no,
They didn't
it's
copy Arrow.
no,
they
it's-
cooperated with Arrow.
it's factually
And then-
inaccurate to say that they
yeah.
copied Arrow.
So I don't
Did
think.
they? Wow.
I
Yeah,
don't think Vekoma deserves all the shit it
No.
gets. Sure, they have some bad rides, but they've definitely been going upwards for a very, very long time.
to be fair, on SLCs, they are not as bad as people say, right? They aren't as
They are.
I mean, you've got the worst one, obviously, having the prototype and the first of its kind.
The first one.
That's a bit
the
different.
oldest one.
But I think I've been on 5 SLCs, and only one of them was really that bad. So
Was it? What was it called again? The one at Blackpool. Forgot its
no,
name.
it's okay. Infusion's alright actually.
Infusion. Yeah.
Yeah, we did back row Infusion, and it wasn't that bad. The worst that I've been on is Blue Tornado at Gardaland. Back row on that that's bad. Bonus Helix though, so hey ho.
And I've only been on 2, and MP Express is one of them, and I actually enjoyed that ride.
Yeah.
Even though Al Condor is pure shit. I mean, everyone agrees on that. But like, they are not all as bad. And I mean, not only Leg Coaster, but also the new Firestorm model is very good. Looks very promising.
Formula 1 coaster.
Yeah, it's just basically all the rides with the modern track style that Vekoma has introduced look very, very good. It's a shame that they are mostly going to Asia, but
yeah, they're
well,
currently
and
working
Poland.
on 1 or 2 in Asia.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I'm pretty proud of our Dutch company right now.
Yeah, but we've got the best one in Europe, you know, Leg Coaster.
Yeah.
That's probably
For now.
For now, yeah. Only
Yeah,
for now.
For now, it's definitely the best Vekoma, but we'll see what the future has to bring.
They should build tilting coasters again.
I don't know. They're a bit like.
I don't really get what
No.
like the added value is.
No. It's
Two
very
tilt
true.
coasters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a unique experience, you know.
I imagine it is, but
It's not that. I mean, like looking at how much trouble it just looks to maintain and stuff, it doesn't really seem to be worth it. I
Yeah.
mean,
someone said that Kamali, the SLC, is a good SLC, and it really is. Kamali's a solid ride.
Yeah, Kamali and Odyssey look
I mean,
really good.
Odyssey's okay. I mean, whoever designed that should lose their job because that's very poorly designed. But
Odyssey?
yeah, the pacing is
Millennium as
terrible.
well.
What's wrong with it?
The pacing is just awful. It stalls like all the time, basically, or it would do if they ran it. So Millennium though, somehow, you know, you got Odyssey and then you've got the best Vekoma coaster, Millennium. the smoothest Vekoma coaster. It's glossy. Millennium is glossy.
How do you know it's the smoothest when you haven't ridden their newer ones?
I'm taking the
and
mic.
What about Express and Rock and Roller Coaster?
I'm taking the bit, man. I'm taking the bit.
Express isn't that smooth.
It is, in my opinion.
No, it's not that smooth.
The only rattly part is the corkscrew.
No, it's not that smooth. I don't think, from what I've heard, Millennium is smoother than Express.
Yeah, Millennium
But, I
is
mean,
B&M smooth
see.
in some seats. To
Wow.
me, yeah, it's mad. It's really
That's
mad.
quite unique.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I imagine, you know, Vekoma's newer coasters are above that level of smoothness, but for an old gen, it is a very enjoyable ride, to say the least. But yeah, that has been a Vekoma detour. Some nice little thing to talk about. What else we got? So we had Python retrack. When is Python reopening? 2018, I imagine then.
March, if I'm correct.
March
And it's
2018.
closing in. It's closing on January 8th,
Right.
and it's opening at the end of March.
Yeah.
In the end of March.
Nice.
You know.
So fast turnaround time then.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
definitely.
Very ambitious.
It is.
I bet they're hoping for not like a winter that kicks in too late, because you never know here when the winter is like the worst, and them starting in January may be a bit troublesome if winter's actually like pretty bad this year, but we'll see.
Well,
Yeah,
wish them the best of
talking
luck.
about retracks.
Yes. Go ahead.
Got Gale Force.
Carry on.
So Gale Force is also getting a retrack after only 1 year of operation, right?
Yeah,
it two?
basically no one.
It's basically nothing. But apparently it was so bad that they already decided to just give the whole ride a retrack.
Who was it manufactured by again?
SNS.
SNS.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I mean, I haven't heard too many reviews, but the ones that I did hear weren't like terrible enough to, consider a retrack. But I guess the park thought it was SNS did a bad job or something.
Yeah, but SNS are paying for it. The park aren't paying for it, so whether SNS turned around and went, "Hey, we're gonna fix this," or the park was like, "Come on, this isn't really what we paid for."
Yeah, but it could also be SNS just reaching out because they want a better coaster to represent their model.
Yeah, I imagine it is something to do with that.
I mean, perhaps they were just dissatisfied themselves with what they actually put out there, and they want a better, kind of a better prototype to attract other parks. But I don't. Yeah, we don't really know the details. But it's interesting to see a coaster being retracked after only 1 year of operation.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't think it's ever happened before.
I don't know. Regardless, hopefully, that park gets the attraction they wanted to, because it is a shame that first Gale Force opened a year late, then it opened to mixed reviews. I know that Andrew said that it was quite good, and he didn't think it needed a retracking, but still, as Aron said, I imagine SNS want to show off a good product.
Yeah, and to be fair, like the layout itself seems pretty good, especially for the footprint the ride has.
Yeah.
I think it's a very, very interesting layout, and I could definitely tell why SNS are trying to sell more, because I do think it has potential, especially in the smaller parks like the piers and stuff.
Boardwalk parks. Yeah.
No, definitely.
It does look like a good coaster model. Yeah.
It does. I wonder what other parks would want to invest in something like that.
Morris Pierce probably, or other boardwalk parks, as I already said.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting stuff. They are better than the Skyrocket 2 model. There you go. That's what Andrew says. He's a fan. I also just broke the chat somehow, so good job, me. What else have we got to talk about? Oh yeah, and something else we got to talk about is a Wonder Woman Lasso coaster. That is undergoing construction now, so the supports are going vertical on that ride as well, and that's definitely going to be something interesting to watch out for next year. The whole RMC Raptor hype train, basically. It's going to be interesting to try and get what people think about him, because I imagine
it does look really good. However, the capacity will be very low.
Yes, the capacity is an issue. It's quite a big issue.
For some reason, the support beams just look so very thin to me. I don't know why. It just looks. It just looks out of proportion with the track. But it could just be me being weird here, but I don't know. That's the first thing I noticed when I saw the update. But I'm sure they did the math. So
yeah, no, I'm sure they did. I mean, they are quite long trains, so I imagine the load is spread quite evenly along a decent sized section of track. So maybe that's why they don't need such hefty supports. But yeah, it does look like a very thin coaster. The rails are very thin in themselves, and the supports are very thin, and the color scheme's god awful.
Definitely, and the name is as well.
And the name's terrible. Yep.
Six Flags.
The theme is terrible.
The theme,
the
quote,
theme isn't terrible.
Theme. Yes, haha, funny one. Funny one.
Six Flags,
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You should judge Six Flags ride on a Six Flags. How do you say that? Like
Six Flags scale.
Six Flags scale.
But how do you rate it on the Six Flags scale then? Go on.
Well, the rating just stops at like 5 out
Yeah,
of 10.
obviously.
You just cannot pass it.
Yeah.
5 out of 6 flags.
I like it. That's good. That is. That is good. Yeah, interested to see. I'm definitely gonna look forward to hearing people's ride experiences from that. Whether it's, I don't know. It just seems like quite a unique, or kind of unique ride. So it's going to be interesting to hear about. Is there any other news just before we move on to the next section that we have forgotten about?
I think we covered the most important
Yeah,
updates.
yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, it's just a lot of just very small updates in ride construction.
Yeah.
Maybe you can mention the Wicker Man statue thing.
Oh yeah. So Alton Towers SW8 ride has, interestingly enough, got more theming than just the big theming structure, apparently, which is very unlike Towers to do. So I'm just gonna grab a picture right now, but we've
By the
seen.
way,
Go on.
we forgot to talk about something very, very exciting, because Star Tours in Disneyland Paris is finally getting the English language.
Whoa. Finally. I mean, I didn't know it didn't
Awesome.
have it, but hey ho.
It was all in French, you know, and I hate
Yeah.
French.
Yeah, well. Let's not get let's not get into that. Yeah. There you go. There is the little burning boy statue, as me and Aaron like to call it. So yeah, that's on SWA site, and by the looks of it, it's quite a decently sized statue. I'd probably say like 2-3 meters high. So where that is going to go is the question, really. People think it's going to be near the entrance, but then the entrance is right next to the big structure itself. So why would you put that little thing, which looks like it resembles the bigger thing, right next to the big thing? You know, it probably it'll probably go
that's
somewhere
great,
else.
Yeah.
It'll probably go somewhere else. You know, like in the shop or something. And away from the main theming structure, because it resembles the main theming structure. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm really looking forward to that ride.
Yeah, I think, as I said before, it's not going to be an incredible coaster by all means. But
Another family GCI.
yeah, but so far the quality that it's been finished off to is very good, and I'm really glad that Towers seem to have got their shit together and basically went, all right, we can't half-ass this one. We've got to do it properly. And so far, we've seen that with all the rock work and the woodwork. I mean, technically, the whole structures. The same people who made the rocks from Taran, they've got those in to do the rock work, and some woodwork went rendering on the main theming structure as well. So very excited to see what the whole package looks like when it's done.
The weird thing about that ride is the lift hill, though.
Yes.
I don't like
it's
that
still
lift.
strange.
It's not
Yeah.
natural. It's like you build a coaster in RCT3 and you don't have any experience with building roller coasters in RCT3, you know?
Yeah.
It's very odd.
It is very odd. But I mean, the main reason for it is most likely so that the first angle of descent, or ascent, sorry, is so that it gets over the brake run, and then it goes off to a more shallow angle so that it can hit the end of the site. And obviously, Towers can only build below the tree line. So
Yeah.
the trees at the end of the site were the highest, and they wanted to get the highest point at the end. So
Yeah, but it's still very strange
Yeah.
way to fix a problem like
yeah,
that.
I know, it's very odd. Yeah, regardless, it should be a quality overall experience. We never said this was a family channel, to be honest. So there you go. Enjoy that one.
Time to swear.
Time to swear, please. Harry is growing up. He's swearing now. Okay. Done it before. We'll do it again. What? Yeah. What else to talk about? Burned
That's pretty
boy.
much it for the
I think
news.
it's time for the trip reports.
Trip reports. Oof. Do you want to take us away on that one, Tibor?
Sure.
Go for it.
Okay, well, I went to Wallaby Holland Pride Nights a few weeks ago, 2 days in a row. I really enjoyed it. It looks like it could be one of the better scare events in Europe. Great theming, great haunted houses, great scare zones. I really enjoyed it.
Which haunted house did you do?
I did the new for 2017 experience Below, which was a haunted house in which you had to walk through a sewer filled with monsters and stuff like that, and it was awesome.
Spooky.
We had to wear a special suit and stuff like that, and we had to walk through water, which was awesome.
Oh wow.
Quite an interesting experience.
Yeah,
so
that sounds
that's
like it.
one of the haunted houses I did, and I also did the free one, which is called Campsite of Carnage, a free walkthrough in a scare zone called Fire Pit, and 2 more, which were Villa and Jefferson Manor. Villa is themed to horror films. Jefferson Manor is a manor filled with ghosts and stuff like that, which was awesome. I really enjoyed it.
And like, were the crowds very bad?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, because I think the queues were up to like 3 hours at some points.
It wasn't that bad. I did ride Express, and I only waited 1 hour, so that that was okay.
So
I
this is
rode it
something
at night, by the way.
This is something I've always wanted to know: is do they put scare actors in Express's queue line during the
No,
Fright
they
Nights?
don't.
Why do they not do that? It's the
That was
perfect queue
awesome.
line to
Yeah.
put scare actors in. Like there's one passageway for the ones who don't know, which is like completely back. The queue line itself is themed to an old train station, and at some point you're basically being split up into smaller groups to finish the remainder of the queue line to get more of the atmosphere, basically. But there's one very just like black passageway, and there's a little space to the right where they could perfectly put a scare actor, or like behind the little closets with the knocking noise. It's like the perfect queue line to put them.
I agree.
But it's a shame that they didn't. But yeah, maybe something for next year.
So just going back, how busy does it get during this time? Like what day?
Well, there were 25,000 people on the busiest
Yeah.
day, if I'm correct.
I'm sure I'm pretty sure they had almost full capacity every single day.
Almost.
It's hefty.
And that's even though, because this year they had more opening days. They actually added a Thursday night, which was a bit of a, I mean,
It was a surprise.
yeah, because it wasn't during holidays. People were, it was just a work day, and on Friday people would just have to get back to work. So it was interesting to see that even the Thursdays were completely sold out. So you can really see that it's still a growing event, especially for Wallaby. I think it's one of their most exciting times in the year, and they're definitely, they're not taking it for granted. They're expanding every year, and they're definitely doing a great job on maintaining the event.
I
And
agree.
its success.
They earn the most money during Fright Nights.
Yeah.
What parks need to do though is take their success in other events and create more events they obviously work, and these events obviously drive people to the parks, so why only do it once a year? That's what I usually question, is why don't parks think of another way to do it?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, obviously this Halloween is just such a huge holiday. Even though it's not even that big in the Netherlands, pretty much no one goes out trick-or-treating. It's just it's
theme
just
park,
basically the theme parks that actually have these events, and I feel like that's just a way that people nowadays spend their Halloween in the Netherlands. It's just going to a theme park to do the spooky stuff.
Spooky
and
mazes.
I think doing that more often throughout the year wouldn't really work, because that would just take.
Not specifically mazes though. I mean other things, like other events to try and drive people, like different things. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not hired to Trying to think of them, but let's take Thorpe Park for example. With Thorpe Park's, they have
Fright Nights.
not Fright Nights, but the music thing they do. You know, they do.
I don't know the name of that event.
Yeah, what is it? Anyway, you know, they've got people. They set up a stage and they've got people singing stuff. Well, not singing stuff, but Ministry of Sound. Is that what it is? I'm pretty sure that might be what it is.
Thorpe Park music event.
They're open later. You know, they've got music, stuff like that, and it drives people to the park. I think more parks should do that.
Yeah, I think it's kind of what Efteling does. They have the, well, if you translate it, it's called the Nine Plaza Festival, basically, and that's just a couple Saturday nights, a couple weeks long. They just organize singers to come to the park, and just stuff like that. It's basically just summer nights, and then just a couple Saturdays in a row, they will just do some extra special events at the park. And stay open a bit later.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of similar to what Thorpe does.
Yeah. No, that's something that they should do. I think parks should have, you know, several events throughout the year rather than just a singular event.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Hey ho. Talking about Scarefest though, or not specifically Scarefest, but Halloween events. I went to Scarefest. It was busy, unsurprisingly. It was probably the most busy I've ever seen the most busy I've seen towers in quite a long time, especially post-accident. So that's really good for towers. And before this event, I hadn't done any scare mazes before. So leading up to it, I decided to do the Welcoming, the kind of like prequel to SW8, and, you know, booked ticket, experienced it. And surprisingly, it wasn't that scary at all. I found it quite tame, and I was quite upset that it didn't really scare me, because I was expecting to, you know.
That's a shame.
It is a shame, but theatrically wise, it was very good. The sets and the actors, they were all very, very good. Some of the sets were quite incredible, and there was one part where it kind of went through these small corridors. It was an open maze, and it was dark at the time. So it went through these corridors, opened up, and then there was this skull on the wall, a big skull, and then just two shots of flames came out of its eyes, like just as we walked into the plaza, and it was awesome. It's like, wow, okay, wow, yeah. But some of the sets are incredible. But next year, I'm hoping to do some of the more spooky mazes, because I actually do want to be scared, because I don't know, I feel like part of the acceleration is being afraid. And I just didn't really get that, so I was just wandering around going, "Oh, that's nice. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that actor looks nice." You know.
Do you know how other people compare the scare factor of that maze with the other ones at the park?
I think it is more on the lower side.
Okay.
Allegedly, it was much more theatrical than it is scary. People have said it has some sort of scare factor to it, but to me, it was just like there was. Yeah. What was that? Sorry.
Just kind of a beginner maze.
Yeah, there was a hooded section where you had to put on a hood and a blindfolded section, basically. But that was when I was most on edge. But even then, it wasn't too scary. So yeah, I was just kind of a bit disappointed. But it was a stepping stone, and it was necessary to, you know, start doing some of the big boy mazes, I guess. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Any other trip reports have we got? I think that's about it, really. Something interesting is during my visit to Scarefest, I had to queue in Nemesis's extension queue line. The proper extension queue line, the one that goes next to the drop. So,
Wow.
yeah, it was hefty, and it was the first time I'd ever been, you know, up close to the drop. So I got some cheeky footage of that, obviously.
Awesome.
So now I've got the
I
whole
wouldn't mind waiting
first
for
drop.
that queue, to be honest.
What, like 70 minutes just to experience the first drop?
well worth the the queue
It
time.
wasn't. So I'll tell you that. But yeah, it's interesting, and I'm glad towers are getting busier, and like Scarefest is for Wallaby Holland, it's quite popular. Or Fright Night, yeah, sorry, Fright Night is for Wallaby Holland. It's a very popular event, and it's probably the most busiest time for towers. So it's good to see, definitely. But let's just hope they can take that and keep it throughout the whole of next season with the opening of SWA. That'd be fantastic. Anyway, I think it's just time to move on to general discussion, and then later we do have the quiz, and it will be Tibor versus the guest. I mean, Tibor versus the chat.
To
So
be honest, I've never even watched other people quizzing, you know, because I always join for like 30 minutes and I leave because I just can't.
yeah, I
watch
get you.
Full stream, you know.
But
So I don't even know how it works. How does it work?
oh, all it'll be is it's just a quiz.
Yeah.
It's just
It's-
go on.
You just get a question and you just answer it, and that's all.
Yeah, you answer
Not
it.
like,
People, you won't beat me.
oh, we got some confidence here.
Oof.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's you versus the chat. The whole of the chat versus you. So you probably will be fine, to be honest.
Oh, by the way, another like trip report-ish thing.
Mhm.
I am planning to visit Hyde Park Winter Wonderland. Well, I'm not even planning. It is confirmed that I'll be visiting Hyde Park
Whoa.
Winter Wonderland on December 9th, which is the day that Theme Park Worldwide has their meeting. So I will be at the Theme Park Worldwide meeting in case you guys want to see me or something, meet me.
Oh, I wish I could be
Yeah.
there.
You
Oof.
should come, Harry.
I don't think I can. That's the thing. It's the weekend.
Please, please, I beg you.
Well, it's not a great time for me, to say the least. No, there is no good
Well
time
worth
for me.
it, trust me.
I wouldn't even ride anything though. The prices at Winter Wonderland are extortionate. They're incredibly high. It's
Wow.
it's a real shame. It's
I
true.
just earned like 80 euros.
Okay, well
for
you're
YouTube,
gonna blow
so
it all.
I'll use that.
You're gonna
I'll use
blow
that.
all of it. Trust me. If you want to get on
Yeah,
all the
I will.
coasters, you will blow all of it. Yeah, it's gonna be good though. I mean, I'm sure a TPW event is pretty good. I've never been to one to myself, and I do hope to get to one at some point because I think it'd be quite fun just to hang around with Sean and squad.
Shonen Squad.
But hey, one day I'll be there. Please
In
do.
case you guys are
Go on.
wondering why I always look to the right, I've got two monitors, two screens, so
Yeah, I think we
That is why.
all of us have that problem.
Yeah.
okay, so it does look a bit odd, you know.
Yeah, Tibor, if Sean does record a vlog, you have to try and get in it. You know,
No, I will.
if
Log bombing
yeah.
XL.
you need to shout subscribe to Coasterbot as well if you can, just for us, you know. get that plug in.
Sorry, I don't promote other channels.
Ah, oof,
Sorry, mate.
oof. One day, one day. Wow. Anyway,
I do like it when other people promote my channel, but I don't promote other channels.
obviously not. That's the way it works.
Yeah, it is.
Heather just said, how about a Coasterbot event? And that's something that I actually do want to do in the near future, and hopefully we can get a certain date sorted out for an event at, say, Towers and or Thorpe Park as well, sometime in summer next year. So please do.
Visit the Holland.
I do hope to. It's
I
It's on
can't
the plan.
make it to the UK for an event. Sorry, mate.
It's okay. But yeah, as Fisher just said, there is talk of a Coasterbot Alton Towers meetup and maybe a Coasterbot Thorpe Park meetup, probably on a Saturday or 2 Saturdays in August. So I will keep you all posted about that, and you know, hopefully some people will turn up to it, because I'd be very upset if it's just me. Can you imagine?
Ghost Robot meeting.
Hey, look at all the fans. Yeah.
My fans.
Look at all those fans. Just start going up to random people, be like, "Oh, what's your favorite thing about CoasterBot?" It's like, "Well, what's CoasterBot?" It's like, okay, yeah.
You should
SW.
go to Drayden Manor and yeah.
Ah,
Because
Drayden Manor.
at least you've got one fan in the GeForce queue line if you visit Drayden Manor.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is
There's a
It's a
fan in the
TPW joke.
GeForce
Oh, is it? I.
queue line.
What's the joke?
Well, there's a fan.
Oh, there's an actual fan, right? Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Right, I see.
Sean jokes, everybody.
Oof.
Awful grammar, sorry guys.
Oh my god.
It's quite late, so my grammar isn't that great at the moment.
It's alright,
but
don't worry about it.
Deal with it. Just deal with it. Get it?
Haha.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Isn't it? Yeah.
if we do an event, it'd be great if as many people as could turn up as possible. I'm sure we'd have a great time, and you know, you might be able to get in some sort of vlog as well. Because you know, that's the only reason people go to events is to get in vlogs, right? That's why I'd go. But yeah,
Only
if
reason why I'll visit the theme park worldwide event. You know.
obviously. If you have any questions you'd like to ask any of us, then please do put it in the chat. Just trying to. Someone said go to SWA opening, and it's something that I am actually considering going to the SWA opening. It is on a Saturday.
Yeah, you're planning to outrun Sean, aren't you?
Yes. So I am adamant that if I got there early enough, I could beat Mr. Sean Sandbrook to the first train of the day, front row of the first train of the day on SW.
Okay. Wow.
I'm adamant I could do it. So I'm
You should tweet Sean.
tweet Sean, want a race, boy. I'll give you a
Harry
race.
has been training for over 3 years
It's true.
to make this dream come true.
Yes, I have. So if I do go, then that is the #1 plan: is to aim to get front row, first public train of the day, or ever, of the Wicker Man. It's probably going to be called. It'd be awesome, but then the rest of the day would be really busy because it'd be the first day of the season. So I'd probably just record SW8 loads, you know, get loads of footage, and I guess mess around. But hey ho. What date is the opening for SWA? So allegedly the ride's going to open when the season starts, and so far, based on the schedule on Alton Towers website, the season starts on the 17th of March. So I imagine they are expecting SWA to open then, hopefully. Without if they don't have any delays. No, have you seen the state of the ride, Tibor?
Yeah, I have, but winter, you know.
Winter. What?
You know?
You know.
Okay, sorry
No.
about that.
Come on. the ride's nearly
This
done.
is what I meant, grammar, you know. Well, they won't let people work in harsh weather conditions, you know.
Yeah, but it rarely snows in the UK.
Well, the
It'll be
tower's
fine.
located in northern England.
Yeah, it
It
is.
can get quite
Nah.
cold
They
during
do.
winter.
They do let people work in the winter, as long as you know the site's not completely treacherous, like snowed in or something. So, I have complete faith that they'll open it on opening day. So far, the progress they've made has been good, and I imagine they're on track for the actual coaster to be finished by the end of December. So, that'll give them plenty of time to, you know, mess around for 3 months. Basically, start messing about.
Yeah, maybe try to fix a lift or something.
Yeah, maybe try and fix that. You know, maybe go over to the Smiler while they're at it and start fixing some of that ride.
Oh yeah.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? Wow. Yeah. So
Change of subject.
Change of
Did
subject.
Did
Go
you guys see that roller coasters portrayed by SpongeBob video? I really enjoyed that. I
what?
was watching a few SpongeBob memes and it's an amazing video. I laughed really hard at the Smiler part. I'll send a link.
Yeah, please do send a link.
I don't think I know it.
No, I don't know it either.
Blank portrait by SpongeBob is a new meme, you know, and I love it. Just a second.
Oh, this is very exciting.
Getting
It's by a
spicy.
guy called Coasterzilla. I don't know him, to be honest, but
Oh yeah, Coasterzilla.
do you guys know him?
I
Yes.
think I've seen him in the stream a couple times.
Yeah, he is in the stream.
Okay, this is it.
Where did you put it? Discord.
No, stream.
Oh, on the stream, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just clicked on it. Oh my god. What is this?
It is an amazing video. The quality might not be that good, but
Oh right, I see. Right, this looks good. This looks good. I don't. Is Coaster in the live stream right now?
no, it isn't.
You know, let's have a look. Ah, it's not. I was gonna ask for his permission to
Random shout out.
play it. Should we play it on stream or is that bad?
Why not? Well, if I were you, I wouldn't, cause
Yeah,
you should ask him permission.
definitely.
If you do that, and he's not here, so
No, it's a shame.
don't take the risk, cause he can strike you if he
Oof.
notices it.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll check out that video afterwards, and I implore all of you to do the same. Some questions that we did have was, what's everyone's favorite theme park and favorite roller coaster? I mean, we've had this answer before, but not from Tibor. So Tibor, would you like to start us off?
I think Tibor's answer is the most interesting one here.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, well, my favorite theme park at the moment is an answer you guys won't like, because you're from the UK,
Well, Aron
and
isn't.
you're Merlin haters.
I'm not a
I
Merlin.
really enjoyed my day at Thorpe Park.
Oh, okay,
and
that
Thorpe
is
Park
pretty
is
bad.
my favorite theme park at the moment, but I have only visited like 10 theme parks,
Yeah.
so...
Nah, Thorpe Park's a solid place. It's on
And
on the rise.
Yeah. My favorite coaster is Goliath at Wallaby Holland. And my number 2 and 3 are Swarm and Stealth. Not sure in which order, sorry.
Both very good.
Yeah.
Stealth back
so,
row.
So what parks have you been to?
Wallaby Holland. Drievliet. Slagharen. 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 Duinruil. Movie Park Germany. Thorpe Park. Toverland. Let me think. I have visited Disneyland Paris, but I wasn't a coaster enthusiast back then, so that doesn't count.
Well,
And let me think. Efteling, of course.
oh, of
How could I
course.
forget?
You prefer Thorpe over the Efteling?
Yeah. Because Efteling is like too...
I
I've
know.
visited Efteling too many times.
Yeah, I get you. I get
Thorpe
you.
Park was special, which is
Yeah.
why
Well,
I get that.
special. Yeah.
It
Loose
was
term, but hey
It was
ho.
an amazing experience for me, you know.
Good. I'm glad.
That is why I preferred over Efteling. And it has got better coasters, you know.
Yeah. I mean, they got more big boy coasters.
Yeah.
Some of them not that great, but hey ho. Colossus, I'm looking at.
Colossus.
Yeah. I mean, Aron loved it.
Colossus was better than Saw the Ride.
No.
Yes.
Look,
like,
Aron.
hands
Aron,
down.
this is it, right? This is it. Colossus, you basically got a 1 in a million ride on Colossus because
We
it was
had a
good.
great ride on
We did.
Colossus.
That is by far
It
the best
wasn't
ride I've
rough
ever had.
at all.
No, it wasn't.
It was good.
But Colossus has the potential to be neck breaking.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna ruin my experience.
No, it's true. So I
Like,
understand
we
what.
just had
Yeah,
a glossy smooth ride on Colossus, and I'll leave it at that.
it's true. So you got
And
to never
Saw
go on the
was
ride
just
again.
Underwhelming.
Ah,
Not gonna lie.
that's disappointing. Disappointing. Yeah.
Harry,
Hello.
you should play. Hello. You should play my video in the stream.
Which-
You know, the one in which I tried to explain you that Gerstlauer is a good manufacturer. Oh wait, you're the one who loves Gerstlauer.
Yeah. Wait there.
In which I am trying to show people that Gerstlauer
I
is
need to
good.
download it again, I think. Let me check if it's in my
Show
downloads
that
folder.
video.
I will. I shall.
I really enjoyed the concept because that's another SpongeBob meme, you know.
Yes, I do have it. Can I import this straight into thing? Let me find out. If I can import this straight in, that would be perfect. Give me a sec. And while we're at it, let's find another question and then I'll set it up. There's a lot of Sahara things.
Say that again, please.
Just get someone to donate and then it will come up, won't it? You know? That's a giant plug to donate.
Any Dutch
right?
people in the chat?
Yeah, come on, Dutch people.
We usually have quite a couple.
Well, Glenn has just left.
Yeah, Glenn just left. And you're not in chat because of obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Need some
Let me think. Any good questions?
I am German, does that count? Andrew, you're not,
No,
you're not
it does
German.
not count.
Are you? Is he?
Maybe like half
Deutschland.
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 Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch.
Okay, it's broke. It's,
Weil wir müssen es in Schule lernen.
right, we're gonna do a different way because
Oh.
it broke. Okay, here we go. You might. I don't know how much of this you'll actually be able to see, but here we go. It's yeah, it was a bit cut off, but you know you'll get the gist of it. Or maybe I'll make us disappear. I can't do that. So anyway, here we go.
It's another SpongeBob meme.
It's another SpongeBob meme. Hopefully you can hear it, and we're going.
This goes out to all the people who hate Gerstlauer.
Oh, that's not so much. So?
Oh my god. Quality content. That is what I like to see. Quality content. Yeah. Let's see. Let's we'll hear people's opinions shortly, I imagine. I mean, it's only just playing on the stream. What time is it? Okay. I wasn't aware that Tibor loves SpongeBob memes. There we go. Nice one.
The stream's a bit behind.
Yeah,
like
it's very behind.
20 seconds or something.
Yeah.
30 seconds maybe.
I don't think it's that far, but it is a decent map behind.
I also made a Vekoma one, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh. McPizza person loved it. He thoroughly enjoyed it. Solid 6 out of 10. Oof.
English countries portrayed by... Oh, counties! Oh, can't read, sorry. English counties portrayed by SpongeBob. I'm gonna check that one out.
Oh my god.
English counties portrayed
Such
by
an
SpongeBob.
immersive experience. I'd rate 8 Shambalas out of 8. That's pretty good. William asks, how's uni going? Uni's going good. It's been relatively tough this year, unsurprisingly. So I've been chugging along, trying my best to keep up. But yeah, it's going really well.
Paralyze the comic sans of roller coaster manufacturers.
Yeah.
Gerstlauer is the best.
Gerstlauer are top
Wouldn't
notch.
agree on that. I do enjoy Gerstlauer
Well,
as a manufacturer, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
meh.
Mate,
There
Gold
are
Rush.
better
Yeah,
manufacturers.
not the best, but they're pretty good.
Gold Rush.
They
They
can
aren't
be
that
pretty
bad
good.
as
Yeah.
DPW says they are, you know.
No, they're not as bad as Sean says.
Yeah, but that's that's true for pretty much all the coasters they rate.
Mm.
They're just not very good at dealing with roughness.
Apparently not. There's also a video of Sean that says he'd rate the experience just a bit better than Shambhala on the Smiler back in the early days. So yeah. William, how are you finding physics at university then? It's a lovely field to go into. Very difficult one, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay, I'm gonna watch that English Counties Portrait by SpongeBob video.
Patrick Kim, the Coaster Trivia will start eventually. It hasn't started yet, but it should be an interesting one. And something I'd like to do this time on the stream also. If you remember back to last stream, we did that RCDB debates thing. Can you remember, Aaron?
Yeah.
I'd like to do that again. Just 'cause I think with Tibor here, it'd be something interesting.
Yeah, that was fun.
So towards the end of the stream, I think we will do that. But yeah, if you have any questions for us, please do shoot them our way. Can you please give your speech on why Saw the Ride is the best? I can't give a speech on why Saw the Ride is the best. I can give a speech on why Saw the Ride is good. So, firstly, the theming of the ride is pretty good. There are some lackluster elements, but the overall queue line experience to station experience is actually quite decent. There's some props in the queue line, some torture devices. I imagine that have been seen throughout the Saw series. I don't know, I haven't seen the series.
Me neither.
Really?
No.
I wouldn't watch it, to be honest.
Oh no, I love the Saw series.
I
Really?
do love horror, but I wouldn't watch Saw. That's
Why?
just too
Why not?
much, you know?
Too much.
Why not? It's
Ooh.
not even that bad. I went to see Jigsaw last week and I actually really enjoyed it. Even though a lot of people disliked it, I thought
Yeah.
it was a good addition.
So, how did you find the theming of Saw the Ride then?
Honestly, I thought the queue line was quite disappointing, but that was
Really?
more because I'd seen the series, so I was just hoping for more indoor queue.
Yeah.
And perhaps a bit more references to like the torture devices in the series or something.
I didn't see the head thing, you know, the
The bear trap.
bear trap, reverse bear trap.
Yeah, the reverse bear trap.
I didn't see that in the queue line.
I mean, honestly, I didn't really see any. Well,
Me neither.
you saw the barbed wire, but that wasn't like. It was used in a trap once, but it's not really. It can just be used as like general
Yeah.
Yeah,
theming.
general horror theming.
I thought the theming in the queue line was a bit underwhelming. I mean, it was just a staircase up to the station, pretty much.
Yeah.
There are-
The best thing about Saw the Ride is the like pre-show-ish thing
Oh,
before you enter the
Yeah.
lift. You know?
Except for the part where your ears get absolutely fucked up.
yeah.
That's
Through the
That's a
cross
bit less.
crossbow
I mean,
I've
section.
only ridden it once, to be honest, so I can't really judge the ride itself, but I do remember the complete pre-show.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Best if you sit on the ride, because Jigsaw basically
yeah.
talks to you in your face, you know.
Yeah.
The whole pre-lift-off section is very. I enjoy that. It's something like an added extra.
Yeah.
And it's a solid part of the ride.
That actually did have some references to the movies.
Yeah, that's good then. There are some
yeah, I mean,
props in the queue line as well, like just like torture. I don't know if they're torture devices from the films, but there are torture props in the queue line in the outside section. I don't know if you saw them.
Yeah, I mean,
can't
we didn't
remember.
really queue that much outside.
No, we didn't.
It was a fairly
Yeah,
quiet day,
it
so
was.
I also just didn't really get the chance to like
No, it's true.
really look around very in detail. But I mean, the ride itself was like I expected a bit more. It was a bit too snappy for my liking.
That's fair enough. I enjoy the ejector coming off the mid course and then the incredibly tight dive loop as well. Those are the two things that I thoroughly enjoy. Because man, the mid course just does nothing on that ride. It does nothing at all.
Yeah, but that, like, I just felt like it went through it a bit too fast for my liking. But I don't know.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Could have been just a bad ride. Like,
Yeah.
we had a good one on Colossus.
Yeah, definitely. Rollercoasters of God says, Aaron, you've got to look fairly closely, but Saw has a lot of references. Yeah, I imagine it
Yeah.
was mostly because we
Yeah.
just had a short queue for it.
Yeah, and on the ride, I think we only did it twice, so I couldn't
remember.
really, I didn't really have the time to look everywhere. But yeah, in the queue we didn't really have too much time to even look.
It's very true.
But I'm sure that they put in some, but I was just a bit underwhelmed by the queue, like the indoor queue section, I guess.
It was only a very short indoor queue section, really, just up
Yeah,
some
exactly,
stairs.
and I expected a bit more.
Yeah,
for some
that's
reason.
fair enough.
The exterior looks really good in my opinion.
It's okay.
The scare maze does add a lot to the area, you know.
Yeah,
it
when it's
doesn't
open.
An actual like horror location.
Yeah, the scare maze looks pretty good from the outside. I've never really been in it, so I wouldn't know. But yes, someone else asked, what's everyone's favourite water ride?
I haven't really done many. Probably Piranha at Efteling.
So,
I
are
haven't
we
ridden
talking
Jump
water
Slide.
coasters? or
Water
just-
coaster or
water
water
rides.
ride? That involves water coaster, I'd say. Anything water related.
So for water rides, I'd say Cheer Pass. Just like
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't
Cheer Pass is solid.
ridden Jump yet. Wow, English. I haven't ridden it yet. I'd love to ride it because it does look like the best water ride in the world. It does look amazing.
Great ride.
It looks it, definitely.
And for water coaster, I'd say mine is Typhoon, which I rode in a Turkish park,
Oh yeah.
the Land of Legends. And the fun thing for that is it's a water coaster in a water park. So you just go into it in your just in your swimsuit. So you don't really. It's just a lot more fun to.
That's kind of weird, actually.
Yeah, but it's just so
Sounds
much fun
good.
to just get extremely soaked, but it's actually just enjoyable. Like usually I hate getting wet on water rides when it's just shitty weather. But there, when it's 40 degrees out and you just it's just fun. It was
Yeah,
very
that
very
is
good
quite
ride.
funny. Yeah.
I mean,
They isn't there another water ride which you have to ride in your swimming suit? There is one if I'm correct. Oh yeah, like Bomber or something at the Wild Wadi or something in Dubai. That Vekoma.
Oh yeah.
SFC, suspended family coaster.
Do you have to wear a swimsuit on that?
Yeah, it's part of the water park.
That's interesting.
That does look quite good.
I mean, it's block sections of the ride, but hey ho.
and this was I'll link it in the chat. So this is the ride I'm talking about because it's a very unknown coaster and we just came across it just looking for a water park to visit pretty much. But it's an Intamin water coaster with one of those very weird lift hills which
Yeah.
are actually pretty cool to be on. But just being there in an actual water park and just being in a coaster in your swimming suit is very weird.
I can imagine.
Is it a clone of the one at Mirabilandia?
I'm not sure if it's an exact clone, but it could be. I'm not.
It doesn't
Sure.
look that tall.
No, it's not a clone, by the way, because this one has a helix, like just a helix.
And again, it doesn't look that tall.
Yeah,
compared
and
to
it's
the one
not
at
extremely
Mirabilandia.
tall.
How
But-
tall is it? 43 meters. The one at Mirabilandia is like 60 meters, if I'm correct.
Looks pretty good though. The helix, it looks fun.
Yeah, and because it's in a water park, like the splash is absolutely amazing. You get
Yeah.
so wet on that thing. Like the staff in the station had buckets to just get the water out after every single ride.
Wow.
Ah.
It's
That's
crazy. And then they just scoop up the water with the bucket, and then when the ride leaves, they'll just throw it into the boat again to get the people wet. it's a very strange ride, but it was a lot of fun.
Wow. You saying that they take the water out of the boats has reminded me what my favourite water ride is. And it's Valhalla. Yeah, definitely. Because they've got a vacuum cleaner that sucks up the water out of the boats. But that ride is very good. When all of the effects are working and all of the multitude of fire effects are on, it is a solid ride.
Valhalla, new 2K18 Thor Park Resort.
Yeah, exciting additions. But yeah, quality ride. I was also thinking Atlantica Super Splash as well. Is that what it's called? Atlanta.
Yeah, but I didn't think that one was too special, to be
No,
honest.
it's not, but it gives you, I think it's a solid drop and it gets you wet enough if you sit on the outside.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it for what it was, so I
just don't like getting extremely wet on rides when, the weather at Europa Park isn't usually the greatest.
yeah, that's fair
Like,
enough.
you can have a good day, but usually it's just a bit meh.
Yeah.
Just like European mainland weather, it's just a bit, just like 20, 25 degrees-ish. And then getting soaked is just not a lot of fun at all. I mean, the thing is, because they have Poseidon, that's like my main reasoning. I think the fact that they have Poseidon, which is a much larger ride, I think Atlantica Super Splash is a bit redundant and like a bit unnecessary to have, especially because it takes up quite a large portion of land.
Yeah.
And it's actually a very nice spot to put a very good attraction. But apparently they just chose a water coaster, like a second one, which was even a bit smaller. But yeah.
Yeah, it is weird that they have two. But I kind of enjoyed Atlantica Super Splash more than Poseidon in terms of just the overall ride. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Poseidon didn't get me that wet, and wasn't very smooth. So, yeah. Hey ho, Cheer Pass looks solid, and I'd love to ride, but as I said, Valhalla, solid attraction. I think we should have a look at some of the quiz questions. How you feeling?
Ooh, exciting.
You feeling ready for the quiz, Tibor? Coastal trivia?
Yeah, because I've got a 30-second head start.
No. We're posting the question into the chat at the same time.
Yeah, no.
We're
Yeah.
saying it
So
out loud.
Tibor, the aim of the game, right, is if you get the question right, you get a point, right? If you don't get it right and the chat gets it right, then the chat gets a point. If you both get it right, you still get the point. Okay? This is how we do it. But some of these questions are easy, some of them are a bit more difficult. So
We usually look at who's the fastest.
no, we don't. We always do.
Oh, I guess within the chat, because we still divide up the points with different people in chat.
Yeah.
Rollercoaster database, my best friend.
No, you can't cheat.
No.
There's no cheating. There's no googling. You can't use the internet, basically, Tibor. Off the top of your head. And also, please,
Go for it, mate.
please,
Go for it.
please turn off the chat. Please hide the stream so you can't see the chat.
How am I supposed to read the question then?
No, but we'll tell you the question.
Wow.
We're gonna read you the question. Hello, Andrew. We're gonna read you the question.
Okay, you know what? I won't look at the chat. I'll only type a few things.
We have the most advanced anti-cheating system.
It's
so
true.
Don't even try.
So no googling, Tibor. No reading the chat. Just basically have a blank computer screen in front of you. Right. Blank. Completely blank.
I want to see the hands up in the air.
Yeah, we want to see no typing going on. We're looking. Okay. Or we're gonna have to sit like that for the entire quiz. Anyway, you don't have to. First question. I'll take the first one. And this one is quite relevant to the roller coasters you've been on, but I don't know how relevant it is to you specifically. So, first question. How tall is Python at the Efteling?
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. 25 meters, 26 meters,
What? No.
28 meters, 22 meters, 23 meters.
You're gonna have to give me a single
21.
answer.
21 meters.
What's your single answer? No reading the chat, obviously.
21.
21 meters. Okay.
The chat got it immediately. That's depressing.
The chat did get it immediately, and it is 29 meters. I'm afraid.
Gosh. I'm not good at stats.
Okay.
No,
well, there's
I
only
have
one
the same
stat
thing.
question. There was only one stats question.
Okay.
So.
Awesome. Because stat questions are the ones I usually look up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
I think most people do.
This is
Yeah.
true. So well done the chat, and well done to the Swant98 who got it instantly. Instantly. Oof. Anyway, Aaron, next question.
Are we ready for the second question? So, the second question is...
I was born ready.
Second question is, what is GCI's tallest roller coaster?
Woden.
Oh,
Easy.
We got him instantly.
Too
Yeah,
easy. It was easy. It was very easy. So nice one.
Yep.
I mean, we'll probably the chat's got it there. Patrick, him, Woden. Very nice. Very easy. Andrew, are you around to take the third?
Sure.
what with the
So,
big size?
Mhm.
Sure.
It's just been a long day.
Do the dirty.
I just got back from being dead. It's okay.
It's true. You did.
So the question is, what was the first mega coaster?
Blue Fire Europa Park.
No.
Wait, what? Gosh, oh my gosh. Blackout.
Do you not know? I feel like that people are getting confused because I guess Blue Fire technically is a mega coaster.
No, Blue Fire is not a mega coaster.
Oh,
The
it's a
name.
launch coaster.
The
Never
Blue
mind.
Fire is a launch coaster. It's got mega coaster in its name, but
You're
it is
right, you're right,
it is
you're
not
right.
the mega coaster model. I mean, you're looking like you're a
Oh.
bit stressed here, Tibor, and a bit googly at the moment. So I think we're gonna call that a loss to both. I mean, I haven't actually seen.
Yeah, no, I've seen.
No,
Zach
I
Farron.
No, was it Storm
It is
at
Storm.
Land?
Yeah.
Wow.
Zach Farron came with Storm, but even then that was quite delayed. I feel like
I feel RCDB was used for that.
yeah, definitely RCDB. So I'm gonna put that as 0 points to both.
Okay, so it's 1-0.
Yeah. So contrary to popular belief, the mega coaster model from Mac is not the launch coaster model. It's a completely separate thing. So
Okay,
yeah, interesting.
next one.
Next one, me again.
I'm ready.
You ready? There's 1-1. You need this, Tibor. You need this.
I know.
Here we go.
Okay.
What was RMC's first coaster?
New Texas Giant.
Yep.
Okay. Mate, you seem a bit suspicious to me with all this reading around. Your eyes are just darting everywhere, and I'm kind of getting a bit suspicious that you're cheating.
I honestly didn't
He
read
cou- he-
anything.
He couldn't have typed it that fast.
I swear. I swear. I didn't read anything.
Oof. All right. Well, you
To be
got.
fair, Harry, it wasn't
That's
too
right.
difficult
No, it
to
wasn't.
get.
It wasn't. Yeah, New Texas Giant, and
The last
Nemesis
one,
Inferno.
however, is a lot more difficult.
this
to
is a
get right.
very difficult question.
The last one, is this all? I
There's
want
5.
more.
Well, we can give you another
There's
one.
always 5.
I want
Yeah.
more.
Well, we can maybe give you another one, but we'll see.
I have a list if you want me to go for that.
Yeah, not yet, Andrew. We'll see. We might need another one
Well, fair enough.
as a tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Aaron, go for it.
Okay, so the last question, well, for now, is what is the oldest still operating roller coaster in the Netherlands?
Rodelbaan Waarbik.
Oh, boy.
Boy, he knows this stuff. Nice one, my dude. That is quality. How do you know that?
Because I did my research.
Oh,
I've got a
right.
list of all Dutch coasters,
Weird.
which are 48 if I'm correct. Not
You
sure.
are a very weird boy. Anyway, let's have a look at Rodelbahn, or however you say that correctly. It's
Wasn't even too far off.
it's a very interesting ride to say the least.
It's. I mean, it has some bunny hops. That's something.
It does. What do you think? Have you been on it, Tibor?
Nope.
Would you ride it?
Yeah, I would.
Who wouldn't?
It's a
It's
plus
okay
one
to
on my
try.
coaster count, so why not, you know? And it's the oldest coaster in the Netherlands, so
It's true.
yeah.
Looks a bit awkward, doesn't it? 1930.
Quite old.
Very.
Mhm.
Anyway, so yep, Tibor, you did it, man. You did it. You won. You won the quiz.
I want more.
You want more? Andrew, do you
I
think
like
you could?
quizzes.
You think you could find
Gonna
some more
win.
questions?
Yeah, I have the list from
Ooh.
the server, so I can pull up one from there. Let's see. Do you want a hard one or an easy one?
Give us a hard one because you just
Yeah.
got one right.
All right, let's go to this.
Search one, and we'll have a look.
So, do we read out loud as well, I guess?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, so this question is, how tall is the first airtime hill on Diamondback at Kings Island?
Oh
okay,
my gosh.
he's never gonna
Oh
get
my
that.
God,
Never
how would
gonna
you
get that
know?
one.
How would you know?
Yeah, how
So
would
hard.
you?
I gave you
I
hard.
would do my research. You know, I would like search it up on the internet, but that's
Yeah,
not allowed,
let's
so
stay
pass.
away from like quite obscure.
I think that's even
Facts and
pretty
figures.
difficult to find, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That probably won't be on.
Yeah, that won't be on
RCDB, 'cause It's
RCDB.
not the tallest.
Wait a minute, is it on?
it's not the
It might be on
tallest one,
RCDB.
so-
It might be.
Because hypers usually have their heights.
Yeah, they do sometimes.
I got it. I found it for doing Harry's research. So,
See. No, it doesn't say on RCDB.
oh, I know where I got it from. I got from a obscure source. That's okay. Anyone get it?
I don't know. I don't even know what it is. Right, Andrew,
You-
give us one that you think
Fine.
Tibor has a possibility of getting.
Yeah.
Not necessarily he's gonna get, but has some sort of possibility.
Interesting.
Well,
Interesting.
And
do
one
this.
that isn't fact based, like stat based. Sorry.
Okay. How about this? What was Intamin's first impulse coaster?
That's an interesting one.
Impulse.
Try to think of some. Can't even think of that many.
Me neither.
Kanonen.
Probably.
Nice. It's not Kanonen. Kanonen
Something
isn't
like
an impulse
that.
coaster.
Let me think. Impulse coasters.
You guys need a hint?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm reading the chat, so.
It's not operating.
Oh.
It's been removed.
Kanonen then.
The chat
No,
already
Kanonen's a
got it.
hydraulic launch coaster.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Impulse is inverted, like the one.
Linear Gale.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, I read it in the chat, so.
Oh.
Linear Gale.
I
At
don't even know
Tokyo
that right. I'm
Dome
gonna
City.
look it up. RCB.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, it was Tokyo Dome City. They also have Thunder Dolphin.
Oh,
Which is
right.
like, I think that's like the only poster of like many they used to have.
Yeah, because these have Ultra Coaster as well.
To be honest, I didn't even know this. Weren't even close.
Yeah, it was a very difficult one.
Fine. How easy do you want me to go?
Easy enough.
I like this.
Okay, we'll go with this one. Just let me know when to stop because I don't.
Yeah, we'll do.
I'll go as long as you want. What was
do a few more.
Intamin's
Go on.
first? What was the first Intamin Blitz coaster in Europe?
Inman Blitz.
Oh, man. Oh.
That's another.
There's
hard
there's
one.
two. There's two that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
The Cherry got it, but
Yeah, it's that one then.
Let's coaster.
Alright. Understandable.
High speed.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would have got that.
Okay, to be honest, I read it in the chat.
Ah,
I cheated.
Tibor. Just disappointing.
Sorry about that.
One more question,
Okay.
and then we'll move on to RCB
Okay.
debates.
Debate. RC debate.
RC debates.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. However you say that lingo.
I'll try to find one that's not on the Coast Studios Discord.
Are you using the Coaster Studios Discord as your trivia bot?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I put all the questions from
Yeah.
the original source in there, so.
Fair enough.
Um,
Harry, dab again.
this is
You can't get me to
Is
dab
this-
without, you know.
this is like coaster
Pressure.
in Belgium. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. How long does it take for the pump to fill the basin on Pulsar at Walibi, Belgium?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Jeez. To fill.
Yes.
12 minutes.
12 minutes?
No, I think he means. Wait, don't you mean the basin for the
Because-
splash?
Yeah.
The
So
way
it's
Pulsar works is it launches through the splash zone, but the water's low, so it doesn't create a splash. But when it goes up
Exactly.
the spike for the third time, it raises the water in that
Yeah.
time. But how long does that take?
So it could only be.
Oh,
a second.
Few seconds.
Oh, how many seconds?
wait,
30?
is that how it works?
Yeah.
Is it
No,
not?
30 seconds.
Is it
No,
not
it
that
can't
the
be
water's
30
pumped
anymore,
out?
Because when it goes back up, that's when it starts
No,
filling.
no. Right after, well, oh yeah, you're right. Well, 10 seconds then. 5 seconds.
Is that your final answer?
Even less, I think.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's like 2.7.
No, it's 6 seconds.
Ooh,
Oh.
close.
That's more than I expected.
I mean, as long as it clears the splash zone, it probably triggers a sensor, which will start filling, and it has that spike to complete.
Yeah.
So, makes sense. Alright, so, unless you guys want more, I think you guys want to move on to RC debates.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, is the basin that the splashdown is in lower than the actual lake level?
I think so.
So the
I think
water
so.
wouldn't be pumped in. It would naturally flow in, and then it'd be pumped
Well,
out.
I was
Yeah.
told to use pumps. That's what I got from
The,
research.
the pumps must be pumping the water out of the basin, not in it. Because I'm just looking at this image
Wait
here,
a minute.
and I'll
Should
I'll
I
sh-
jump? I'm gonna
see.
jump to the
I was just
fact
looking at
sheet.
this
I don't
image.
know.
This is the lake water level, and then it looks like it dips down, and then there's a lower water level of where
Yeah.
the splashdown is.
I'm going off of my research for Pulsar that I did a while back, so,
so-
I could have
yeah.
misread something.
You'd imagine that the water flows into the basin, it splashes,
Yeah, I see
and
what
then
you're
pumps out.
saying. I could just be really dumb, guys. It's not new for me.
It's okay.
I'm a little whack. It's alright.
Oh wow. Harry is correct. Coast Connection says, Harry, I need to update my dab gif of you. Mate, if someone donates, I'll happily dab.
Did someone say dab?
But you can't get me to dab without any reason to do so.
Incentive.
Yeah, man. You gotta give me an incentive to dab. Oh, Tibor, stop. Stop. Alright, you're out.
Oh no.
You get kicked off, Tibor. Bye.
Okay, let me try to see these links. 'Cause I found it from the research, so let's see.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm
Disgusting
not
behavior.
concerned.
Disgusting behavior. Anyway, let us
Thanks a lot.
let us move on to RC debates. And Andrew, you're probably the best at talking about this. So, do you want to just quickly explain how it works to Tibor?
Sure. So are you guys in a four-way? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh boy. So what's happening is we all go to our CB and we use the random coaster function. And whatever coaster you get, you have to defend that coaster against what other people get. So if you get a Zamperla Power Coaster and you're up against Steel Vengeance, find a way to defend it.
Oh wow, that's
The
interesting.
coaster you get is the best coaster in the world, in your opinion.
Exactly.
Okay, so for example, if I get Rodelbahn at Varbik, I
That
gotta
is-
command that against
Yeah.
like
Goliath
Mile
Wall.
or
Definitely,
Gold
yes.
Ride.
So
Yes.
this time, I mean, last time it was a bit of free for all. This time I'm thinking I'm going to give everyone an initial 60 seconds to sell their coaster, and then after we've all had 60 seconds, we can then discuss it further. So everyone needs.
So we don't know each other's.
No, we will
ride.
not straight. We will know very shortly. So everyone hop onto
Okay,
RCDB.
so
I click on the random.
step-by-step guide. What do I have to do exactly?
Go
Go
to
to RCDB.
Okay.
Click
And
random coaster.
Yeah, just click on the
And
logo
that's your
and you'll get a
coaster.
random one.
Okay, awesome. And what do I have to do then?
That's
That's
it.
your coaster.
That's your coaster.
That's your coaster, yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
So what did you get?
Okay.
You need to tell me. Oh yes. Oh no, that's cheap. Go.
Okay, I need to tell you. Okay, I'll send you a private message on Skype.
No, you could just. Oh no, I lost my coaster.
Okay, I got
What did you get?
Flug der Dämonen.
Fluke.
Wow. Interesting.
Quite a good one.
Okay.
It's a mediocre win coaster.
Aaron, what'd you
okay.
get?
Yeah, mediocre. If you compare it to the best
I
ones in
got-
the world.
Raging Cajun.
Never heard
The
of
one,
it.
Oh,
the one at Great
yeah.
America.
Wild Mouse, yes.
Yeah.
Have that credit. Woo.
The one at Great America.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in America now. Get relocated.
Raging Cajun. What kind of coaster is that?
It's in
It's
Pearl.
the Zamperla Wild Mouse
Andrew, what did you get?
Okay. Oh yeah.
I
that one.
got.
with the round cars.
I'm gonna butcher this. Spatial Experience at Igloland in France.
Oh, that's
Oh,
that
is that the indoor
coaster.
one?
Yeah,
Oh wow. Okay.
Interesting.
And
a Euro set.
interesting.
Heard
Mm,
mixed
yeah.
reviews.
And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks better. It looks like a superior Euro set, which apparently is a fan favorite, the best park in Europe.
and then interestingly enough, I got Eagle Fortress. The now defunct
The-
aerodynamic suspended coaster.
The coaster killed
Oh, wow.
itself. Yes.
Yeah, the one that everybody wants back.
Yeah. Man, it looks awesome. Okay, so who wants to go first?
I guess our guest gets the honor.
Okay, Tibor.
Okay.
So you need to
So
let me
what,
wait
What
there.
do I have to do?
So all you
Okay.
have to do is I'm going to show pictures of Flug der Dämonen, and you need to sell us the ride. Tell us why it's the best ride that has ever been created.
Okay.
And you've got 60 seconds to do it initially, and then
Okay.
we'll discuss it more afterwards. So are
Let's
you
go.
ready? 3,
I'm ready.
2, 1, go.
Okay, well, Flug der Dämonen is an awesome roller coaster because it's made by B&M. That says enough, you know. B&M. If a roller coaster fan, a coaster enthusiast sees a B&M coaster, he's sold already, you know.
What's so good
Yeah,
specifically about Flug der Dämonen though?
The wing over drop does look awesome. It's quite a long coaster. I've heard that it has got a little bit of airtime,
Whoa.
and it's really fast as a track.
Speedy boy.
I like speed. Yeah. It's located at one of the best parks in Germany, Heidi Park. It has got a soundtrack made by Imascore,
Alright, we're done.
and yeah.
So
That's
there
it.
you go. Alright, fair enough. You know, you made some good points. It's a speedy boy, probably is. Who wants to go next?
Does Aaron want to go next? Just going the way we announced.
I don't care.
Okay, we'll go with Aaron. Aaron,
I can go.
Raging Cajun. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so I mean we all know that Zamperla is an amazing manufacturer, so I'm not gonna waste my time on that because that speaks for itself. But we all know that Raging Cajun has an amazing color scheme. I mean the yellow and the green, you just can't beat it. And using an apostrophe in a name is just genius. It's just amazing. the name for the ride is just so brilliant. I don't think the name is matched by any coaster in the world. And then obviously the station building is probably the best theming ever seen at a Six Flags park. I think I might say that it tops Universal standard. Like the station building is top-notch theming. So is the queue line. It's a very immersive cattle pen, and that's something you see very rarely around the world. So yeah, I don't even need all my time, you know. It's just
Well, you got like
it's
2
just an
seconds.
amazing coaster.
Okay. Raging Cajun. Andrew, are you ready?
All right. So Space Shuttle Experience.
Yes.
Oh,
3, 2, 1, go.
First off, the Mac, and you know it's the best Mac in France because how many Macs are in France? Exactly, not many. It pulls 4.5 Gs, which is more than any of the boring amount of crap and Zimperlo crap we've heard so far today. And it's in the dark. Can you even see those systems coming? No. I'm a lap right and turn around. So if you think a Phenom Vest or a Zamperlo that does not know how to pick track properly is better than a Mac masterpiece, I don't know what to say. Just ride that spiral lift hill, enjoy your 2-minute ride, and have fun with the monkey mascot telling you you're tall enough to ride.
It's not a monkey, is it? Looks like a hedgehog.
It's a hedgehog.
It's a mammal. It's a mammal. Who cares?
You got 10
So, yeah,
seconds.
Mac,
Man.
best Mac, spiral lift, better Eurosat. Eurosat's the best coaster at Europa Park, so I think that's enough to say that better Eurosat is the best coaster in France. Ergo Europe.
Alright, we're done. Well, that was, however you say it, right? And
I
finally...
know Blitz is a knockoff Europe. Knockoff. Fucking...
Alright, Andrew. Alright. Calm down. Okay, and finally,
Knockoff Megalo.
my go with 60 seconds to talk about Eagle Fortress. So, you know, Eagle Fortress, it's, if you go on Reddit nowadays, every other comment is, I want to go back and ride Eagle Fortress, you know. Everyone loves it. I mean, the ride is obviously the best thing ever built by Aerodynamics, and Aerodynamics is themselves obviously the best roller coaster manufacturer. Everyone says it. You go on Reddit, everyone's like, love Aerodynamics, really want to ride Eagle Fortress, and why would people on Reddit lie, you know? And just looking at these pictures, have you seen that lift hill? That is the best. I mean, the best terrain coaster that you'll ever see. The best. I mean, going through these trees, it's like the big bad wolf had a baby, right, with trees, and this is what you've got, right? This is what you've got. Lots of trees that you're swinging around, you know, you're diving, dipping and diving inside these trees, and you're just having a fantastic time, all while you're in a bird. You're in a bird. What else do you want, right, to be in a bird? I mean, that's all, it speaks for itself.
It's come from the guy who loves Nemesis, so...
Okay.
I love how the big bad wolf had a baby with trees.
Okay, so now let's just discuss each other's comments.
Just a free-for-all.
Just a free-for-all. So,
Okay, so first of all, Harry, your coaster killed itself. Aaron, your coaster got relocated because it was rejected from your Great America. It wasn't good enough. And Tibor, your coaster had master strains, which suffocate people.
Great
So-
pronunciation, thanks.
yeah, Tibor,
I'm
you're
American, I
right,
don't
mate.
care.
You're right. It's just it's so boring, you know. If you look at the layout, right, all it is, it's like a family coaster, but B&M couldn't sell it as a family coaster, so they had to put inversions in it. They're like, oh, we can't sell this as a family coaster. We're gonna have to make up this random inversion,
Okay.
call it a
Yours
random
is an
name.
Yours is an inverted coaster.
No, mate,
but
mine's a
your feet
suspended.
aren't even dangling.
Suspended. Look, Tibor, would you rather be suspended or sit inside of a bird? I'd personally rather sit inside of a bird every day of the week, right? I want to be dipping and dodging through those trees inside of a bird.
Also, why did Hyde Park just beam a white coaster to a demon?
It's a ghost, mate.
Yeah, it is.
Andrew,
So it's for the demon,
that-
is it not?
yeah, but demons could be ghosts, can they not, Andrew? That comment was nearly as dumb as your ride, mate.
Yeah.
And your ride is pretty dumb.
There's a park that has the same colors on 5 coasters.
You said, Andrew, you said it's the best Mac in France, while it's in the same fucking park as Alpina Blitz, so...
You mean a Megalite knockoff because they're too cheap to go Intamin?
Oh, but you just said that it was the best, like, it could be a knockoff, but it's still better than your fucking...
How did I say? Did I ever say it was better?
Holster.
Did I ever say it was better?
Yeah, you said it was the best Mac holster in France.
True,
Yeah.
you did.
Because Alpine Blitz is not the best Mac coaster in France. It's a knockoff Megalite.
Yeah,
Why would you
so...
ride that? Who likes knockoffs? No one does.
Andrew, the real question is, who likes being in the dark for 5 fucking minutes while you go up a spiral lift hill? Right. No one. The answer's
I mean,
no one.
people love Eurosat, don't they? Eurosat
No,
redundant.
no one
People
loves
love it and they
Eurosat.
want
It's
a
rubbish.
change.
And why are you knocking a knockoff Mac Megalite while fucking your Special Express is a knockoff of Eurosat itself?
Because it's better Eurosat.
Is it? It's the same. It's the same.
That's fucking bullshit.
I
I mean, at least my coaster has a fucking crocodile with a crown on front of the train.
That's
Like that.
true.
That is
How many
theming.
times?
Yeah,
That
it
is
does.
quality theming.
It's also a shit ride from experience.
It is the best coaster
At Six Flags America.
by far in
Aaron,
the world.
do you even have a feeling for a color scheme? You know, because your coaster.
This color scheme is absolutely amazing. Thank you very much.
Nah, I wouldn't agree.
Wait,
on
I've
that
seen
one.
a better color scheme for McDonald's the ride, mate. Come on. This color
Harry,
scheme
your
is
coaster's
just.
the same color. Harry, your coaster's the same color scheme, doesn't it?
Mine's yellow and black. Are you done?
Is it?
Yellow
Are
and
you
black.
done?
Yeah.
Black and yellow is better.
Black
Yeah,
and
because
yellow
that
is
blends in
way
with
better.
nature perfectly fine, right?
Miles, yellow and green.
Aaron, if I couldn't see where the supports are, right, when I'm driving my bird, I just stand right into the supports. I need to be able to see
driving
where
your
these
bird.
supports are. Otherwise, I'm driving my parrot, or whatever it is, right, my eagle, sorry, right, and I just slam into the supports.
Parrot. I'm driving my parrot.
It looks like a parrot. Anyway, regardless, right, the best aerodynamics coaster.
Driving my parrot.
I mean, at least I can ride a crocodile with a crown. What else do you want in your life? Come on, get your priorities
wanna-
straight.
My transfer is space shuttle, and every kid wants to go to space. Is that not true?
Dude, the only theming it has is some fucking aluminum foil in the station.
Your
That's
theming-
literally it.
It's
Mate.
a crocodile has nothing to do with the theme.
Andrew, I went to Tesco, right, and I bought some foil, and I basically just, I themed my room to the same as this ride, you know.
Well, your room is the best room on campus, is it not?
No,
I was gonna say you live off campus. It's the
Yeah, I
best
do.
room in.
in
I don't
Exeter.
know, Exeter. Yeah.
What, just because it has a bit of foil everywhere?
Yeah. Come on.
Is that how
You
things
got, you
work?
got to embrace the foil.
Oh my god. Nothing sells me more than sitting in a bird, says Squidward.
With a shoulder restraint too, which is quite necessary.
Quite
Because
unnecessary.
Arrow did not know how to manufacture a lap bar.
It's true. They did die. Rip it, rip. But let's quickly move on to theming, and the theming of this station, right? It's just incredible. There's a cacti on it for some reason. There's some vultures on it. There's some fake rock work. It says suspended coaster on the front, because you know people have to be told what type of coaster it is. It's that good. You know, they don't even know it's a coaster. They just think it's some sort of.
They think
Rocket.
they'll translate the name from Korean to English.
They literally think they're gonna sit in a bird and drive it. That's what they think. Right? That's why they have to put suspended coaster on the front.
No one's
'Cause-
driving a bird. It's a coaster.
Classic.
No, yeah, but that's what everyone thinks. They go, "Whoa, Eagle Fortress. Is that the one where you drive a bird?" You know, but obviously not.
That
So
station was like Bizarro station of Medusa. A great
but you know what?
adventure,
You know what?
like,
Bizarro and Medusa are better than your rides. That's what they are. So
I mean, B&M that has the design vests, and actually it's forced because you know Winkers are boring pieces of garbage.
oof, ooh, oof.
Oh. Wait
Tibor,
a
I wouldn't
minute.
stand for that.
Oh, I won't. So, what about your ride then?
4.5 Gs.
4.5 Gs.
Okay.
Where'd you get 4.5 Gs on that ride?
Right down RCDB.
What, going up the spiral lift hill? 4.5 Gs of lats.
Yeah, it's just lightning rod by spiral lift.
How
Oh,
many
come on.
inversions has your ride got?
No, because inversions are garbage.
Inversions are garbage. You sure about that?
I mean, for a Winchester kind of reuses all the elements that it's found in every B&M. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been to Great Adventure. I've been on all of your elements. I mean, give me a reason to come to Europa. Oh, not Europa. Heidi. See, I confuse that park with a park that looks like a Disneyland knockoff.
Disneyland knockoff.
Or Disney World.
Well,
Who cares?
Neither of the
Disney is
parks
good.
are anything close to a Disney knockoff.
Well, how about I
Agreed.
get Colossus fixed and I'll come to park.
Well, I mean, fucking Nigloland has to add at least 3 rides to even let me like have it as an option to visit ever in my fucking life.
It's true.
Same.
You guys just don't understand greatness when it hits you. You think Pro is the best thing.
Yeah,
Harry thinks
no, Andrew, I understand
so-
greatness, and greatness is sitting right next to your coaster, you know, under the name of
Infinite knockoff.
Alpina Blitz. I mean, your little shed, your metal shed, right? Who wants to go in a metal shed, except for Sean?
Well, what's in the shed, Harry? What's in the shed?
A terrible coaster. That's what's in the
Fucking
shed.
shit.
Yeah, that's what it is. A spiral lift hill that no one wants to ride.
You know, Harry, I know you have something
I mean,
against
you were
spiral
comparing,
hills.
you were comparing the German parks with a fucking Disney knockoff, but we're talking like a full Europa Park knockoff with Eurosat like 0.2 because it's fucking shit. Like it has nothing going for it.
It's not even good for because you can't see the potential of the coaster in it. It has a meaning, and you're just blind to it.
Just blind to it. Okay, I think we're gonna call it there. Andrew, you get very into these.
Who won chat? Oh, Harry, you have no idea.
Harry won. Harry definitely won. We're driving
This
a
is way too
parrot.
hard for me. Sorry, guys. I literally didn't say anything.
It's alright, don't worry. Driving a parrot through the trees.
that did it.
Classic.
Uh,
Oh, wow.
yeah, so before we head off, please let us know who you thought won. So far we've got 1 vote for Tibor with Coastertopia.
Wow. How?
So please do
I
let the
definitely don't deserve to win this because I didn't say anything.
don't be silly. We all took part.
Boring and mild garbage.
We all can agree that Andrew definitely didn't win.
It's true. That coaster sucks.
And a Raging Cajun coaster is better.
Yeah,
It is.
like it's not even a fair
You
battle.
got, you got the one that got rejected from Great America. And
The
sent
battle
to
is over. The
Trust
battle is
me.
over. Relax.
So 1 vote for Tibor, 1 vote for me, 1 vote for Aaron, 3 votes for me. Hashtag driving a bird. Oh my god. Aaron's coaster was the best, so okay. Another vote for Aaron, another vote for me. Andrew won as he sounded like someone told him El Toro was bad. Birds for life.
Hey, another vote for me. Don't know how, but thanks a lot.
2 for
Red.
Deal with the Seal.
Coastertopia already voted.
He did, but
That's
there's
the
another
same,
one.
That's the same guy.
I think, what was that? 5 for me, 3 for Aaron, 1 for Andrew.
Tibor's your boy,
2
so
for
he wins.
Tibor.
Gone. Wow.
Press F to pay respect for birds.
If you guys vote for me, I'll leak the schedule. No, I'm not. I'm not.
Oh my god. We didn't even get close enough to leak some tasty
Do you wanna
information.
give it
Aaron,
to the-
Knights and Peace.
You want to give it to the 20th that stayed the whole time?
I mean, 22 subs in 2 hours was a bit.
Yeah, it was.
Like
The sub count didn't even move, did it? I don't know.
it went up 2.
That's boring. Okay. Well, anyway, that's a good time to end the stream. If you did stick around for the final bit, the RC debates, please, comment hashtag driving a parrot whenever you can on the various
Go to
forms of social
Second
media.
Review on Coaster Studios and just type in hashtag driving parent and just like it. Make it the top comment on Taylor's video,
Yep.
please.
I really want to see driving a parrot everywhere. Everywhere. Tweet it to me. Comment it.
Happy posted on CPG Gray's videos.
This is true. Please do that. Anyway, the big bad wolves and tree arguments is fantastic.
Yeah, that
Well,
was.
anyway, thank you all for watching, and thank you to Aron, Andrew, and special guest Tibor for joining us today. I hope everyone had a good time.
Thanks a lot for having me.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed your stay, Tibor. It's fun.
I did.
Good. And don't forget to subscribe, as Straight Banana said, and follow me on social media as well. So that's been it for today. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.